Hello, and thank you for joining us for the game night. Tonight we're diving back into, well, you know why you're here. You're here for the boss fight. Everybody's finally here at the table together. Mechs, crazy stuff's happening. Let's roll initiative. Starting here. Cassius, what we got?
New roller. No, it's just a 6.
6?
Sorry.
17.
17. Now, how it's going to work for Aggie is they go on your turn after you.
Okay.
Lorelai, what you got?
14.
24.
24 for the
Dang.
Oh, got a nat 20 or something?
That's 19. Got a very high initiative. 19.
That's fine. 15. Oh, that's fine. He's built different.
Just built different.
He's just older. 20.
Oh, it's. Oh, Phil's wanting to go first, so.
Yeah,
14. Ooh, combo turn with Lorelai.
And 16.
16.
So far.
Can somebody roll me a d20 for Lucas?
Tyler?
Gotcha. Natural 1.
Oh! Does he have
He's
advantage?
feeling conflicted.
That's real. It'd be like that. Sometimes I feel the same.
Alright, let's roll for some bad guys. Sister Slicey Arms is going also on a 24. Hansi, what is your dexterity modifier?
It is a 3.
He will be going first.
Unless somebody wants to switch.
Now you're good. Switch with Lucas. You got the very far.
Actually, you want to be one?
That's probably.
Good
You would actually combo with him
I-
because your initiative is +5.
I have criminal feet, so I can trade with anybody.
You trade the number or you trade the dice roll?
We have an initiative order.
Space.
At least the number.
We got
It's the placement, I think.
Yeah.
the bladed scything mech, then Ponzi, Nerai, Ember, Arcus, Dakin, Lorelei, and Clementine have the same initiative. You can choose to do a combo turn, or you can take turns who goes first, who goes second. However you choose to do that. The grappler mech that I was describing for the other group, Cassius and Lucas, also is the initiative for the other group. However, there's going to be a little bit of something happening before we actually get into the step-by-steps of this fight. From the hallway that you guys came from, Hansi, Dakin, Lorelei, and the four, you hear another mech. This one coming into range with a giant cannon swiveling into position off of his shoulder. The four of them say, "We've got this one. We'll catch up as soon as we can," with Amy zipping off and dashing towards it at full speed, and the rest of them pummeling it with ranged attacks from both firearm and bow variety, knocking it back around the curve here on the map. That'll bring us into the initiative itself. The scything mech. You see, it had a busted leg from the fight that it had with the mole. You see it. You will not. It like twitches. No. And you see a glyph appear on its chest. Anybody want to roll a religion check?
Sure.
Religion. This is relatively difficult because it's a new and upcoming religion.
I'll roll
15.
that.
15?
Dirty 19.
16.
18. I just realized.
So far, the only person who's got it is Clementine.
I don't know what that is. I should have advantage on that roll.
You
Religions. I noticed something else on my bow that I had to show Andrew really quick. It's gonna be a 19.
19. Two of you, probably one of the most religious of the party, and the person who has had the most direct influence and connection with this group. you recognize the symbol of the Church of the Singularity appear on this thing's chest. And it twists, and you see that leg snap as the other one snaps, and it rotates into combining with these weird, almost like forming biomechanical muscle fibers and reforming it into a tripoded, three-legged creature.
Interesting.
It's still a mech, but you can see now there's like some of the wiring and stuff. This thing has been in a scrap. It's been damaged, but now it's like, and it's Mantis' head, the eyes sink in, and it almost looks skeletal.
What color is it? Like, what is it?
It's still that same like chrome and metal, gunmetal coloration, almost like it's an unfinished, unpainted. But now it's got a little bit more. I mean, to be, for lack of a better word, it looks more sinister. And it turns in a very modulated voice, because you already had it coming out of a speaker because of the pilot on the inside, and he goes, "Ah, the Messiah." And it's going to be Ponzi's turn.
Is Ponzi near anybody that's already in the room?
You are back towards the edge of the hallway that the other group ran down.
Okay.
The only thing between you guys and the grappler mech, it's you, Dakin, and Lorelei.
It's gonna turn to Lorelei. Which one of these ones did they want to blow up? He didn't really say. He said he was gonna blow up some people, and he didn't really tell me which ones. So which ones are we blowing up?
I thought we were the good guys in this. I thought we were like the workers here or something.
Yeah, no, wait, because they said blow them up, but they didn't say who them was. So there's two thems.
Yeah.
She says she knows which
Lauren's
one's
gonna
them.
look at you, and she's gonna be like, "Find the control room, plant it there."
That. At which point, Ponzi's gonna take up his straps on the front backpack, and he's gonna go running off.
With the haversack in the back and the explosive backpack pack in the front.
Where's he moving?
He is running off to find a control room.
As
Yeah,
you
well, if you run down that hallway,
You're gonna run
you came
back
from,
into
you'll
that.
run back into a fight.
Yeah.
Do you want to go forward? Because there's a couple of rooms you could reach before you go into into combat with the grappler one.
Okay, so I am not going to go to the place where they said they've got it. I'm going to go looking for a control room.
Okay.
So I'm going to move
There's a
forward.
couple of rooms there.
Yep.
One of which you can tell definitely has a whole bunch of screens, like you saw. Actually, you wouldn't have seen. But like screens that you would see, and like terminals
Okay.
that not computer style, but like old schools, like Flash Gordon looking stuff.
And do I see anything else in the other room?
Other room does appear to be some sort of like storage room for parts.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is the same thing that I did in the manor. So he's going to do a little hand trick, and what's going to pop out is his Find Familiar. And you're going to see pop up from where his hand is a spider, and it has a Ponzi face and a beard. And it looks and goes, and I'm going to send the familiar towards the storage room, and I'm going to head towards the screen room.
Keep helping out with that.
do you have a fake for the familiar?
What's his name?
It's Murray too.
Can you hand this to Phil?
Married to.
That's the familiar.
And we're going to move that one towards the storage one.
The storage room's that first room on the left there.
What's your
Murray's or this
30 feet.
He goes in there and like scurries
What's your name?
underneath. This door is not like one of those security doors that like expands into the walls. This is built like a classic door.
Yeah.
It's just made of metal, and he just scurries underneath the door jam, and just goes up underneath, just pushing in. Yeah, and it definitely inside you could see, because there was already like a window to look into on the door, but inside through the familiar with a quick check, you can see that there are hanging different pieces and components that look like definitely mechanical. There's a few things. It's not a workroom, but there's like racks with like baskets of parts in here. Into the other room with Ponzi, it does. You see each of those banks on the map is almost like a 4-foot tall rectangular, like almost like a filing cabinet in like shape, but long. and on the sides you can see through what glass or crystal paneling, spinning discs with like spools of something running through them.
About how many bombs were left with me?
You get 7.
Okay. I'll probably station about 2 in there.
So you would move into that room there, and
Which room is here?
you would begin. Would you like to go to the end of that room? This room right here. You would like to go farther in and start laying them at a distance to come out, or you want to start close?
One towards the back, and then as I'm leaving, one towards the front.
All right. So you would move into there, because you had a bonus action to call up the. So
Familiar.
you could dash as your action to get to the end.
Yep. Yep,
But
that's
you
the
wouldn't.
intention.
But you wouldn't be able to start setting the explosive yet.
Yep, that's the intention, is to get it further to the back.
All right. Near
Yes, sir. Easy.
I can see the grappler mech behind me as well.
Yes. You can see it's definitely, I describe it as a grappler mech because its arms and its hands are very articulated. You would instinctually, with your passive perception and insight, this wouldn't be something I make you roll for. You can tell that first body that you found of Zimnia's crew that you guys found that had like the head messed up and twisted and like the throat crushed by like something with like big thick fingers.
Yeah,
This was probably it.
Okay. I want to get rid of the grappler mech. The priority is your dad's body, so I'm going to
Down the hall, you would also see the gnome and the kobold that you remember being with Cassius, and someone you've never seen before.
So I'm just gonna mark fuck. Alright, I'm going to
I would say there for a brief moment you would have saw Amy, Roxana, Lisa with right
Tessa.
Tessa,
Yeah.
sorry Tessa, and Vel.
Okay.
So
I don't think I've ever met them.
This is an important question. When you were sharing what was happening to the second link to my dad, did you show like visuals, or did you share like your thoughts, like, oh, I'm about to say it?
Visual.
Oh, okay.
I showed everybody.
So I just saw you like cut open my dad's head and like
Yes.
tickle him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Alright. So I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast that do
Eldritch Blast, let's go for it.
Mantis.
Yes, sir.
This thing is large enough, it has enough components, you can target areas on him.
Oh.
To target him directly is 1 AC, and each other, if you go for an arm or a leg or the head, each of the ACs, its AC has a bonus.
Right, okay.
But you could disable like a weapon.
But you might be able to disable like a weapon if you go that way. Or make it reduce its speed.
I rolled a 22. Would that hit? What would that?
You have to kind of call the shot on
Yeah,
it.
okay.
So
I kind of want to go for where the legs meet the actual body.
so going for like trying to damage the legs and the torso kind of
Like the joint where it meets the body, so that way it makes it harder for
that
them.
hits.
That hits.
20 hit, 2 hit.
Okay. Yes, sir.
8 damage.
8 damage. Nice. What does your Eldritch Blast look like?
You're gonna see me like pull back my sleeve, and you're gonna see like my fingertips are like almost. It's almost like he's an artist, like kind of rubbing in like ink or like graphite from like a pencil.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna draw a circle and a dot in the middle, and then just punch it forward.
Nice. It just dashes forward. It's kind of like painting the air as it goes. Nice. Ember.
So, I don't think I have to move. I think
There's 2 of them.
But he's still.
there is. I think we might want to go after one together right now.
Agreed.
Yes,
United we stand.
always,
Divided they fall.
always.
I think that's how it goes. I haven't drank enough today.
That's true.
We're gonna have to get you more. I need you sharp.
Are we?
Just you.
Voice
Voice saying, I got you covered.
I believe I had Lorelai.
She's back.
That's good.
Um,
She got lost.
I would like to cast spiritual weapon. Before I cast spiritual weapon, though, can I armor up, or is that okay? So I'm gonna armor up, and then I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon.
Well, armor up.
I'm sorry. The draconic armor.
Oh, the mantle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Where did I go? This is a good question.
I want to.
I do through my box of stuff. Got it.
What is your spiritual weapon?
And where do you want it
I'm
to
still
appear?
trying to decide. That's what I've been doing for the last
You
5
want
minutes.
conjure it within.
Spiritual weapons a bonus action?
Yeah.
So
And
you
within
won't-
60
says-
or-
So you
It's-
won't be able to
okay.
armor Agathis, and you won't be able to expect do the draconic stuff.
Okay, so it says also that on later turns, I could use the bonus action again to move the force up to 20 feet or repeat attack against a creature within 5 feet as the bonus action.
Where do you want
Yeah, but
conjure
casting
it?
is also a bonus section, I believe. So.
Yeah, but then I can use it again and again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But to continue to push it. Well, it doesn't
60
have to.
feet.
Yeah, 60
So where do you
feet.
want it? Which you can hit both.
That
I
one.
don't really like some of that.
What is he made out of again? He's just made out of.
The construct.
Looks like adamantine, right? I think so. That.
He is definitely made of some sort of really strong metal, adamantine alloy, something
Right.
definitely difficult
I tried to
touch keys too.
on your
That
turn.
was my turn.
On your turn,
I don't know what. What? I don't think anything can really.
you can certainly try.
Quick question.
He hit it with an Eldritch Blast and it dented it.
Yeah.
Quick question.
That's important.
Okay.
Where is Lucas in all this? Because
He's like off there to the
Can
side.
I?
He should be right behind, or right in front of Cassius. That was the first. He was just in front of you because you had come up.
Can I shoot it with a rocket launcher?
What?
Why the fuck not?
Rocket launcher?
you have a rocket
Have
launcher.
a rocket launcher? Oh, you
Shoot
mean
it up.
like a spiritual weapon? Is that
Yeah.
right?
Hell
Can I make
yeah.
it shoot up with a rocket
Spiritual,
launcher?
I
You
think
know
it's a
what?
rocket
You know what?
launcher,
You've
I think.
seen enough fireworks and stuff like that. You could make with something that looks like a
Fucking
like
mortar?
an ancient.
It's fucking RPG.
You know the dragon missiles from Mulan? You know the dragon missiles from Mulan?
It's been a long time, but yes. To be huge, I want to be like Jinx from Arcane, where she like yeah.
You never trust this, and it looks like it's styled like a dragon. It
Love
looks like
it.
it's styled like a
Let's
silver
do it.
dragon. So we're
Let me
still gonna
cast
leave
it.
the hunter. We're still gonna leave the weapon
Yeah.
in the spot because that's
Huh.
where it's going to hit.
Yeah.
So you
Jeez.
and it shoots like it's not fire that it shoots out. It shoots almost like
I
sparkles.
like that sound. Yeah.
Like what is it? Just launches off and leaving behind like a trail of icicles in the air.
Love it.
So roll me
Love
the
it.
attack.
Okay.
Would Ponzi have heard that conversation between those two?
15.
Yes.
That's good, I guess.
15 will hit.
Yeah, ooh, 15. You shoot it and it like slams into the torso. It doesn't seem to have any effect.
Okay. And I say to Aggie, I'm like, you're up.
Okay. Well, there we go.
Try a little harder.
He's going to just
Try a little
fly up a little bit into the air and go forward a square. Yeah, a little bit there. Oh no. Straight in the line. He's done. Coming him up. And he is going to unleash his breath weapon. Now, I believe on your character sheet under extras, you'll find him.
While she's looking at that, if Ponzi did hear that, he's going to yell from where he's at. I still have a spiked caramel latte.
Should be all the way.
Yeah. You said he's doing his breath weapon? Yeah.
Yeah, we're out of the coffee shop then it spiked.
What is the roll for his breath
Do you
weapon? That
mean-
breath
I
one's
just
not
need to know
there.
what the save DC is.
Oh, wait. Is he pseudo or what is he now?
Should be the silver dragon worm. Is it not updated?
It has
I
the
see
pseudo
the dragon right now.
That's okay,
Yeah.
I can pull it.
Okay. So
It's the pseudo dragon right
You
now.
have to
I
cut that
can-
while you have it in your
Can
notes.
you do
His
Can you
sting,
just
his
do-
sting DC?
No, I'll find it. I got it right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have a.
Can you update him? Do you know how to do that?
Yes.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can't.
you can't do it in my app.
You can't add extras in the app.
Oh.
Let's do it. D&D Beyond the.
Okay, so you'll update him for me. If I have to close it, open it.
Yeah, save DC is a Constitution.
All right.
For Silver Dragon Worm?
So yeah, he's gonna unleash the cold breath. Let's see. You watch it. Doesn't seem like he is taking the full brunt of that. Like, seems like that suit's a little insulated, but you still get to roll the 48, and he's going to take half.
Okay. 48.
48. Let's go.
48 or 4d8.
Definitely the second one.
100% the same. Let's see.
18.
18. So get half of that, he's going to take 9.
Nice.
You watch as it freezes on the outside of the armor, and it does, and it's like you hear like as the metal kind of warps from the cold. Next up, from the clicker widget map, you put this one on your back.
Let's go, mama.
Where's she going?
She's coming right out of that big
Was
room with
Clementine
the.
reunited?
So,
Here?
mama.
Yep.
Dance.
Who's such
She's going to go.
Now we're doing this.
She's gonna thruster hop over you and move into there and fire a shot now that she has it at the grappler guy.
Hell yeah.
Would you like to roll for
Hell yeah, I would.
As you hear her arm cannon start to fire like a blue bolt of energy.
It wasn't in the tray.
Oh, what'd you get?
5. It's like spun out of the tray. I think I should be able to read.
I mean,
Let's say, what do you think?
It wasn't in the tray.
Yeah, I think I
Let's
will.
go.
so
much better.
you can do it.
Roll me 5d6.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
15.
15. So he's gonna take that 15 damage, and now you watch as it like sparks through the mech itself, but doesn't seem to affect it. You can tell because her canopy's still open, she's just like, damn it. She was expecting for something else to happen from that attack.
Could I tell what happened? Is it an interaction with the suit? Is it the game?
Roll cheaper check.
Nope.
Nope. All right.
That shit looks crazy.
Just crackling through his suit.
Yeah.
And it wasn't lightning damage.
I think I'm focused on this character.
Arcus.
Alright. I am still kind of preparing, so I think what I'll do is, since I'm running low on spells, is cast Shiloh or Shillelagh.
Shiloley.
Yep.
Shillelagh.
And then I do so that's my action, and then bonus action, I swap my sword for a club.
Okay. So you swap that club out, and you watch as it magically gets enchanted with the elemental. And what happens is you see watch it get encrusted with the crystal and resonate with the pulse that's coming from the crystals already on you. It's pretty cool. That's your bonus action.
And the bonus action is to swap, and then the action is to cast, right?
Shillelagh is free, and you can swap the weapons as part of that action.
Yeah.
Well, darn. Then
I'm freezing.
I will probably try to restrain this guy using.
No.
No, I just said I wasn't going to use spells. But this is a cantrip. Yay! Right? Yes. No.
You can cast a level spell still.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I only have one of my entangled, I'll cast.
Oh yeah.
Go for the attack. You go for
This guy.
okay. So
I've got. Yeah, it's 90 feet, so I can.
if you create it vertically and across the hall, you could catch him in it and not get anybody else.
Okay.
So so you'd start diagonally across, so catch him in the back.
Okay.
You know what I mean, or across there, and try and catch him in that.
Okay.
Still, that way people can move in and still get him. Yeah.
Nice.
What is your save DC?
It is 14.
I will look at one.
Nice.
Let's
You
go.
are very restrained.
You watch as again, as you've done in this
Yeah, you did it to him before.
facility before. You watch as the cables, and this is the same guy you got
Yeah.
before. It wraps the cabling bursts out of the walls and the ceilings and the floors and just starts wrapping up and it's not totally wrapping him. It's getting into his moving parts and stopping him from moving as much. So he is affected by your entangle.
I love it.
Nice. And that's gonna bring it to Dakin.
Okay, guys. Okay.
Oh my god. You okay, little buddy? That's just how he talks, bro.
Fine, yeah.
He's been through a lot.
So much pressure, robot shit. Okay. Alright. Where am I standing on the map? I can't.
You are way back.
You're way back in the back.
You're the closest thing to Clint right now.
Yeah, so the furthest from everything.
So I could walk 30 feet. So can I get to the doorway where everybody's at fighting the robot?
You can make it to a robot. Almost.
You can get to a grappler guy.
But I can't make it to where like a
You
big
can't get to
chunk-
the Scyther one.
I can get to the grappler.
Mhm.
I can get to that. Am I near Ponzi?
Pretty. I mean, you could get to him, and you would take your dash to do it. Like you take your action and your movement.
Yeah, I can do that.
You want to do that? You have your bonus action still. Is there anything you want to do in that?
What's up?
You still have your bonus action.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Yeah. So I'll be like, it's gonna be okay, buddy. And I'll like grab his back and I'll give him Bardic Inspiration.
Hell.
All right, Fonzie, you have Bardic Inspiration. What is the die type of your Bardic Inspiration?
Is it D6?
Or D4.
No,
1d6.
So you have 1d6
Oh.
Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, Sterling.
As
We're playing.
Decken rubs your back and tells you everything.
I was gonna say, what
Goes
music
up
was he
when
playing
you're
when he
on
walked in to do it?
Oh yeah, no, I'm just going like,
It's cowbell.
You have a spell or
More
anything you want to
cowbell.
cast for your action?
No, hit a dash.
that was nice.
Oh, you have a dash.
Yeah.
Bringing it to the Lorelei
Okay,
and
just
Clementine turn. You guys want a combo turn, or you just want to take turns?
I think she's a little far for me to combo with her.
My
I
question.
mean, you could.
From where I'm at, I can
grab
see
space.
her. I can see Clementine though, right?
Yeah,
I want this guy. I'm coming first.
but you can see like you don't see
Push
Clementine.
I see.
You see a big white
the back,
gorilla man.
I'll take this back to the.
Okay.
That's the best way to describe this.
Oh yeah.
It's got the kind of like the shorter like legs with the like exaggerated like forearms kind of popping out, and these
Okay.
big like shoulder discs with like a kind of like again like an exaggeratedly small head.
When
And it definitely has that posture where it kind of like has its chest a little bit more puffed
Yeah.
out, but its legs are kind of processed backwards a little bit.
Is
It's leaned
the
forward on its
is the
knuckles.
coloration familiar to that of which I know Clementine to have? Typically?
Yes, that is totally her colors.
So I would be able to.
What's your passive insight?
I don't know. My passive insight's a 14.
You could, and if it's not Clementine, it has something to do with Clementine.
Okay. So I know it's possibly one of Clementine's creations. Okay. I agree
kind of-
with Tyler that I'm a little too far to do a combo this turn.
Do it next. We'll do it next.
Who would like to go first?
I'll go first. And
Um,
Yeah, at least get her in the room.
Lindsay, can I move your cup for a second so I can see the board? Sorry.
Absolutely
Okay.
not.
I'm just too short.
Come upstairs, damn it.
So you got this bad guy here,
Yeah.
and then this is the one I'm kind of looking at.
And it's just that corridor basically down, right?
Yeah, well, it looks like each one of these doors needs. Oh, this is a room right here.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
great.
you have a doorway,
Okay, this is the
a
only
doorway, a
Gotcha.
hallway. The hallway.
So I'm in
That goes that way.
between. So in between me is the one grappler,
Grappler.
correct?
Yeah.
And back behind you, the team is battling the one with the gun.
Is Lily in melee with the grappler guy?
No, there's a little bit of a gap.
So technically,
She's probably like 10 feet away.
is the grappler facing me or facing them?
It was facing you guys, and so it was
Okay.
facing you at the moment.
Okay, so
Like
I
it
couldn't
watched
see.
it watched Fonzie and Dakin go into that room, and then it gets shot in the back, and
Okay.
then like it's like slowly starting to look, but it's making it right. Its side of its eye can like catch at its periphery the clicker widget back,
Hmm.
and at the same time
Me.
you still keep
Do they have the same like color scheme? Is there anything that like puts these two together? would help her?
This one over here, the grappler mech, is done up in black
Okay.
and red and gold coloration. It looks a lot more dangerous. You haven't seen its chest, so the holy symbol that he saw
Yeah.
appear on the other one. The check that you made was to see the one
On
appear on
this
this one. And as that happened, you watched as it went from like being metal looking to like it has the black paint job essentially, that like color scheme
Okay.
washed over this thing from that symbol.
Same symbol?
From the Church of the Singularity.
I'm gonna. Sorry. I'm gonna toll the dead.
On the grappler guy?
Yeah.
What's your DC?
My DC is going to be. For that one at least. It's gonna be a wisdom 10.
Let's do it. Passes.
Isn't got a 10?
Yeah.
What's your intelligence score? So just as 10.
My intelligence is 12.
What?
Here. Next to it says wisdom 10.
Yeah, it does.
Fish bonus 2, your wisdom modifier
It's plus 1, right? So it should be 11. I don't know if that makes a difference, but it should be 11.
It doesn't, but
So it should be 11.
Yeah.
I feel like this was an issue we had last time and we said we were gonna fix it and we never fixed.
Well, your intelligence modifier? It's a plus. It's a. Oh, those are saving throws. My fault. Yeah. You got a plus 1, so it should be 11. I don't know
Okay.
if it makes a difference.
No, I feel
so it should be an 11,
it
but
should be an 11.
even though 11's not enough, you watch this spell, but it just washes over it.
Burn. That was a cantrip. I don't know if that means anything.
I mean, it's your action.
Do you want to?
I'm gonna move 10 feet closer, and that's it.
Could she like do anything with her bonus action, like hide or anything like that?
As a rogue, you have some options.
Yeah, you could like hide and get advantage on your next attack or something like that. I don't know how you would hide, but
Could I dash into that room?
you don't even need to dash.
Well, not dash, but like, could I move into that room?
Yeah, go for it.
You can see yourself. Which room? This room or that?
There's a storage room, and then there's like some sort of looking control room that Ponzi and Jackie went in.
Let me pop into the control room.
How far in you want to go?
I'm able to go 30. 35.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Get you still have your bonus action. Now in there, since you broke line of sight, you could hide as your bonus action if that's what you wanted to do, or you could move again. I don't know what other bonus action option.
Is there another exit point from this room?
No.
If she hides, she's considered invisible to that guy, right?
Correct.
Let me hide then.
Make a stealth check. And hold on to that number when I ask you for it. Call in time.
Alright. Hi. Immediately, she kind of like lifts her arms off the ground and squats down a little bit, and you watch as the little turret that she's been using earlier kind of like walks up on that little shoulder panel and fires a shot over her shoulder. I'm aiming for this guy's face.
Yes.
Okay. So then when I hit him in the face, she's gonna push off the ground, jump in the air, just have a movement speed equal to jump speed.
Nice.
And I'm gonna bring both my fists down and slam it on him, try to like blind him, and then run in and just like on his.
Oh, you're going to him and doing that.
Yeah, I'm shooting and then I'm jumping and then I'm smashing.
Move will happen.
Yes.
Roll me the face attack.
He is. I have advantage because he's restrained, right? Or tangled.
Yes. Does
Which one's entangled?
Is that how that works? Let me
This guy.
Okay.
see.
So I was like,
Restrained,
Alex,
right?
that's a hell assist right there. I think that's how it works. If he's
Yeah, I
restrained,
think so, yeah.
other creatures should have advantage.
Let's just
Is it a I know it does damage if they try to.
speed is 0. Attack rolls against have advantage,
Okay.
and their attack rolls have disadvantage, and they have disadvantage on dexterity saving.
Hell yep.
Nice.
Natural 19 on the drone there for a 25.
25 just hits.
Good lord.
Wow,
on the beam? On the head?
Okay.
6 damage.
6
Force.
damage. You watch as it pops his head back. Yeah, he's takes that hit. And like as his head slowly comes back, that's when your guy comes down and starts
Just backhand of
Yeah.
fists on his like shoulders, trying to like
Just
push
the
his
power
shoulders down.
smash.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nat 20.
Yes.
let's go.
Yes.
Alright. So, am I full on kinetic energy?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna burn a kinetic energy charge. So you
Okay.
see this hit, as it hits, and then there's this little pulse of like a pop of like blue like energy that kind of disperses out, like kind of like that Black Panther.
You watch as like starting from the torso, like a surge of energy runs through like the body along the black parts of the armor that you can see in between the bits, and it's like this blue shockwave that goes through it, almost like a ripple. And as you do, you can see like almost circuit board looking components that it illuminates as it rushes into the fists, like the gauntlet parts of it. The sides of them pop open. So like right here, lifts up. And you see it glows blue out of this. You're not sure what's glowing as they snap back in and resonate out of boom.
Okay. So I got 13. No, actually, I got another one. So 14 plus an extra 16 from the crit.
Okay.
And some of that is yeah, some of that is force damage. So if you need it, if it matters, I can.
So we're looking at 16 and 14.
Yeah, so 30, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
She kind of gives us
Yeah, it's just like head snaps up. Just like he almost goes down to his knees, and like you see like the face itself sparks, and it's massive structural damage that is started here and scraped down the torso from it, like doing you look like the floor itself is bowed slightly from like the crater of the impact, but that's critical. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, and he is just and he was going to use a legendary reaction to your attack. But I'm gonna say from the headshot and the fact that it was a critical, you rang not just the bell of the mech, but the pilot inside the torso was just got rock. I'm gonna say he skips that.
Damn, let's fucking go.
Nasty.
Next up is the grappler.
Pound town.
The grappler watched 3 people go into a room, and he doesn't care. He's gonna go and move into the other mech.
Mama.
He's going to reach out real quick and try to grab the gun arm.
So he's in melee.
Yep. He does. And can you roll me a d20 for
12.
not enough? You watch as he grabs the arm, reaches up with the other one, and just twists and rips the other arm off of the mech.
Wow.
Throws it behind and goes, I despised that you held back. You never gave us the best you could do. You always held us back. And you hear her go, we had specialization orders. We had to do this. She's like, I don't need your excuses. And he's gonna, with his second attack, he's gonna go for the pilot. As the fist comes down, she reaches into her pouch, throws up into the air a little like spinning little disc the size of a silver dollar that creates an energy barrier that he smashes into as she generates the shield spell effect from one of her artificer abilities.
Thank God.
And it just and you watch as the shield just shatters. Doesn't look like it can take another hit.
The shield can't take another hit?
Like the
Or
shield
the
just
mech
like,
can't take another
like
hit?
the,
Okay.
the thing itself just exploded. Cassius.
Mm-hmm. Okie dokie. I am going to.
Scary.
You just run back into this group of people,
Yep.
relative safety,
I
avoiding near death from 2 or 3 attacks from the thing.
well, I haven't met her. I haven't seen her yet. So
Me?
yeah.
Heard.
I am going to.
I'm currently in a room though.
Damn it! I know. Oh, Lily's in trouble.
Is Lily in a room?
No.
They're
She's
everyone's
in a
out in the
hallway.
open. Yeah, okay. Just want
I
to
am not. Me,
This is an L here.
Ponzi,
Okay.
and it's a
This is
Dakin.
down room. Yeah.
Me, Ponzi, and Dakin are in a room.
But
Gotcha.
I need to get to there.
It's kind of hard because all the characters are standing on that.
That's what I
the
mean.
one
That
hallway.
makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make sense of it.
Cassius is going
Take a
to.
picture of the board so I can see better.
How does he look?
He looks pretty bad.
He
kinda
looks
fucked up.
damaged. Yeah, like the head part is like has a hard time turning. He is wrapped up in cables and wires that are triggered from the walls.
But they are
And
jumbled
he
up.
has a dent that starts at his neck joint and just
Yep.
runs down his torso.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, I'm going
You look
to.
like you got in a car accident.
Yep. I'm going to guiding bolt him.
Okay.
13.
13. No, you fire the guiding bolt, but like you move it at the last second because like Lily steps into the way. Essentially, you're like, no, you fire it, it like slams into the walls, sears, like the metal boils from the radiance.
Okay.
As a bonus action, because of the spiritual, not spiritual, the broken spear I have, I'm going to cast bonus action spiritual weapon right in front of him. Here.
What does
Thank
yours
you.
look like?
It's going to be that spear right now.
Okay.
Just the one that
Yeah,
I have.
you
Because that's
throw
new
the,
to me.
You throw the spear, and it materializes the
Yeah.
there and maintains.
Can I attack with that right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Damn it. 14.
It can get flanking with Lily depending on where he summons it, right?
Sure.
Oh, can I
Yeah,
do it
no
behind?
problem. Throw it
Yeah.
past. Go for it.
Because it can get flanking, but you can't flank off of it, right?
Yep.
For a brief moment, you see like a Leonin warrior appear,
Mm.
like clad in full plate,
Nice.
and like the other half of the spear materializes as it goes in for the strike.
Yeah.
He disappears as just the spear is the only thing that remains after the attack.
Nice. So I get advantage with that. So let's try one more time.
Hell yeah.
21.
21 hit.
Sick.
Nice. And that's going to be 9. And I'm going to use one of my. Where are you? Channel divinities. Hang on. Where do I have it? I get there it is. Channel divinity, touch of death. So when I hit a creature with a melee attack, does that count as melee? I can spend a channel divinity to use to deal an extra 11 points of necrotic damage.
Sick.
So you did
Damn.
So
9 and 11?
yeah.
20
So 20
damage.
damage.
Let's
Yep.
go.
So there's one of those.
You
Cool.
the spear slams into him from the like right there was like rib area that would exist if that was thing.
Yeah.
And you watch as it hits, and you see it creates like where that impact point, like a ball of red
Okay.
that starts to slowly move to the chest of this mech, and like right around where the symbol appeared, but there's a socketed joint on the armor. And from there, you watch as it, like, almost how, like, the blue moved through Clementine to do a power-up.
Mhm.
This is moving into that point and, like, pulsing with a red. It's almost like a heartbeat.
Nice.
Next up
And I'm
is...
going to stay where I am. Because yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to save her. She has no defense.
Yeah.
You have Lucas up next. He sees you guys grappling and fighting that thing, looks over, sees the guys. I don't know where. Clementine, where do you want me?
I kind of imagine she's like wrestling with this thing, and like under her breath, she's like, "Go help my mom."
Got it. He is going to run towards her, run across the wall, up and over, and come down on top of the thing.
Hell yeah.
Somebody
My
roll me a d20.
Let's go.
Not you, because you've been rolling.
I'll do it.
They're
3.
rolling.
3.
Ooh.
Even with that, that's going to give him the acrobatics check of 12 that he needed to
Oh.
achieve this.
5.
He does that.
Expertise?
He's going to pop out 2 energy beams. Purple blades of energy appear in his hand as he snap hisses them into existence. You roll me d20, you roll me d20.
Oh, I'm gonna roll one too. I've got my secret weapon.
Nat 20.
That's why.
Nice.
Hell yep.
17.
17.
Ooh,
Right.
sweet.
Both of you roll me a d6. And then, Logan, will you roll me 2 more d6?
2.
1, 2, okay, 2. So,
6.
6. Okay, that was his sneak attack that's going to go off of your 20. So, you roll the 1, add 4, that's going to be 5, plus automatically an extra 6 from the critical hit.
11,
So, up to 11, plus another 12 from the sneak attack.
23.
23, plus your, what did you roll?
6.
6. So 29 damage off that first strike.
Hell yeah.
Wow, and you rolled a 4? 2. So with his plus 4 though, that's a 6. So we're up to 35 damage. He's not done yet. He gets 2 attacks in this round. So will you roll me d20?
Come on, Lucas. Let him up.
11.
11. hits. Roll me a d6, please.
Two.
2. So he's going to come in for another 6 damage. So he just did 31 damage?
No, he's 30. Was it 34 plus
Okay.
6?
So
So
40. 40 damage.
Dang.
40 damage. As he just... And he's not... It doesn't look like he's carving into the armor. It looks like he's phasing... The blades phase through and are attacking whoever's on the inside.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Fuck that guy.
Hell yeah.
Painful as fuck.
Yeah, it does.
You
Blood
can't run.
everywhere.
No. It's like being in a prison and
Oh,
stabbed.
how
So-
does it feel to be healthy?
Mission of Bear.
I know.
Phil, can you roll me a d20? I'm going to see if he can maintain his check to stay on top of the thing.
Oh, on that one.
No, he's going to... And the thing like rears back
He
over
has attacks.
and goes... And as he does, he loses his footing. He's going to fall prone next to your spiritual weapon.
So he's like, okay, I heard.
For his bonus action, he'll dash and stand up. He just does like the cool like back like flip kick up, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, he just moved dash again.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one was me.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay. Top of the round. Over the intercoms, you hear Mr. Wood. Cassius, Lily, I don't understand what I'm seeing here. Why are they attacking you guys?
That's a great question. What are you doing about it?
Well, first of all, and you see at the end of the hall where this corridor starts to bend, a semi-transparent field of energy appears. There. One over here. There. One over here.
We're locked in.
Yeah, either.
I'm going to keep the problem from becoming a problem in the rest of the facility. We don't allow infections to spread. I'm going to give you, at best, 30 seconds. And then I might just have to purge this area. Please, don't make me do that.
Purge?
The sight point. He's going to, his torso, he's going to spin like a buzzsaw with the blades out. As he does that, you see he's going to use one of his attacks to cut through the stuff that's restraining him. And the other one, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Damn. I have. Balls. 5.
5. All right.
No, I'm sorry. 7.
7. It's still turned up.
Yeah, that's real.
You take 17 slashing damage, okay?
No. What are you at?
And you are moved back 10 feet.
Dang.
As you're like,
Knock over
can
Aggie.
you throw the arms?
Yeah.
You throw the arms up to block,
That's okay.
and you slide back as he moves forward with you.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
He is still spinning.
Oh, he went full Beyblade.
Yeah, so I need Aggie and you to now
He's in
make
the
it.
air, though.
Yeah, he's up.
Yeah,
Well, you said Aggie was flying.
Okay. So it's gonna go woof, right underneath Aggie. I need another dexterity saving throw from you. As he stops spinning and does the blades come back at you one more time.
17.
17. This
I'm
time
trying to catch it.
this time you kind of like you catch it in your palms like between the two, and like the blade stops right in front of you. And this is a save or suck. This is like
Okay.
all or nothing. So you make the save and do not take the damage.
I'm just gonna growl in his face.
Is you in the damaged part of his eye, like you can see like from on the helmet. I'm sorry, the head. That's not helmet. But the headpiece. Inside of it, you can see the wiring start to move in and like almost like tissue, create like fibrous metal.
Like it's healing.
Yeah, it's not healing. It's changing. Something is changing in it.
Right.
As I catch it, I'm gonna look at him in his face. I can like see his actual like it's like Darth Vader like when he gets his
Well,
face mask on.
like this is like a headpiece to
Yeah.
the suit. It's almost like prehensile. It's not connected. It's not connected to the.
Okay, so his head's not necessarily where the head
His,
is.
the pilots are typically in the torsos of these things.
Okay.
but the little photoreceptor and like part of that or whatever it was damaged. You watching his stuff's like fixing inside the thing, but it's not. I say fixing, it's changing.
Yeah.
The mech itself is actually evolving.
Or whatever's inside of it.
Next up is Ponzi.
So after hearing that, I'm gonna turn over to Dak and be like, "Here, hold these. Bonus action. I'm gonna pass him the backpack."
Oh God.
Because basically he's gonna say, he wants to purge them out there. That one out there hasn't paid me yet. He still owes me some money. So he's gonna walk forward as far as he can back into the room, and he's going to.
You could get to like right here, right now.
Yep, that's okay. He doesn't need to be near anybody right now, because what he's gonna do is you're gonna see this little gnome walk out, and he's gonna start doing this muscle flex as he activates the gauntlets, and you see this little skinny gnome just become stacked.
Is the clockwork on the gauntlets starts to spin. You hear, and like the different liquids are starting to bubble, and like you feel like adrenaline rush through you as you're, and like you master Roshi out. Just
Doesn't get any taller, he just gets thicker.
Wide.
So that takes care of action, bonus action.
and movement. I would say it wouldn't take your bonus action to hand off the backpack.
Okay, bonus action then, I'm going to pull out the claymore.
Okay. You reach into the backpack and pull out the greatsword.
Yeah.
No willing claymore.
It's a little. You're holding it like it's not a matter of strength now. It's a matter of balance. But you're doing it. You're doing it. So far, so good. Nira.
Okay. Well, we got 3 on that guy. Well, 4 with Arcus, so I'm gonna turn around and try to help Lily.
Okay. Her mech's big enough that, and you're short enough that you could slide between the legs and attack from there.
Alright. And then I would have
You would have flanking because Lucas is
flanking
flanking.
with Lucas. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, my spiritual weapon.
I'm going to I'm gonna go underneath Lily's mech, and then I'm going to grab my sickle and then throw it towards the torso of the mech.
Okay.
So 16
Okay, 16 hits.
hits. That would be 3, and then I can choose a damage thing. I'm gonna choose Radiant, just to fuck with my patron a little bit.
The blade goes in, does the damage, and you watch as it stabs into the side of it, and as your weapon rematerializes in your hand, you can see where it hit. That radiant flash, it's almost like if you're standing behind a camera and the flash goes off, you can tell there was light, but it was obscured.
Okay.
But it does create this little impact spot of red that you see start to flow into the chest piece of the suit.
Okay.
I don't like that.
Oh, I'm sorry. It should have been 7 damage.
7.
Yeah. Okay, go for it.
Always in your head, you hear, "Stay away from the black armor."
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I need you alive.
Then with the rest of my movement, am I in melee with the grappler? Because I went underneath Lily's mech. And then
You are. You would have cover if you tried to. If he swung at you.
Then we want to use hers.
Belt black when he means the grappler.
Yeah.
It was in his head, though.
It's absorbing energy for sure.
But you guys are linked, so
Yeah.
let's say most of you could have heard that if you relayed it.
No. No. I'm keeping that out of everyone else's head for probably their own good. It's probably not a good thing, especially if we let that into Lucas's head.
How is it not? How is it not a good thing for us to know that that one is going to kill us? If we,
I mean, technically, they're both going to kill.
Yeah, I mean, they're both coming after everyone.
They're attacking us.
And then they're gonna purge this place. 30
I
seconds.
showed
ago.
Clementine me cutting her father's head off.
Yeah. 30 seconds.
Bring out the pupper. Bring out the pupper.
I'll go. Eggs. No.
Where's Pupper
See,
going?
women's
Exhaustion.
Towards the other mech. I'm gonna like manifest on the other side of Lily and then have him run down the hallway towards. The
Oh, so it's gonna go right here, and you're running this way. Okay.
I want to have Clementine with it.
Can he get like?
Yeah, be underneath.
That spiritual weapon's give an advantage too.
So it would be
It already
underneath.
has advantage.
Aggie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was.
Ah.
3-dimensional.
Tactics, baby.
Oh, nice.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Within 5 feet of another.
Is this shadow wolf just?
Let's see. Alright. So, 14?
You got advantage.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, 14 was the higher.
It bites into the armor, but its teeth just aren't able to penetrate yet.
Is it held?
Yeah. Sights on it. Just
Hang one around.
Yeah.
So let's right off the bat roll me d6.
Great.
3. Doesn't. Aggie does not have any friends.
I'm trying to decide which one I'm gonna.
I was almost there.
Okay. I am going to use my bonus action to armor up.
Okay.
Nice.
Then I'm going to.
You ice crystals form around
Yes. Then I'm going to use my movement for acrobatics.
Okay.
Which is something very similar that you did to him.
you. Okay.
And then I'm going to use my claws. I have to roll acrobatics to do that.
You want to give me that? Are you going after the dark one?
Yeah.
Or the psychic one?
The one that's attacking his mom. Yeah. Make me acrobatics check. 13.
13? Nope, good.
So I make an acrobatics. I use my movement to do that. And then I take my dragon claws and basically like put them inside his neck to kind of like twist his head off.
So you're going for a
Yes.
targeted strike of the head.
Yes, and I want to use one luck point for an advantage.
I'm worried about people being near this thing. This thing's about to explode.
Let me just use my luck point. Hold on, let me find it.
Which one's that?
Should be the feature. That black one, it's absorbing. That's why it's flashing red. I think it's absorbing the energy.
Damage.
Where is this? I just got it up. I know it's in
That's a
feet.
good point, Phil.
There we go. So I'm going to use that.
And he said 30 seconds.
That's in general.
But could he also detonate that in order to get part of the room?
Said you just
Okay, one luck point used. And so I'm going to roll to hit now.
You have advantage.
Yeah, I have to roll twice. But I just want to see if I had anything extra. I don't have anything extra, right? Magic. 18. 8. So 18
Plus.
for the claws.
Mhm.
Claws. That's plus 4.
So
So
22.
Mm-hmm.
hits.
Yay! Okay.
You drive the claw in.
But both claws got you up and fighting on an action.
So now roll me for the other attack. Before
Okay.
you roll damage. Just
Okay.
roll another attack.
That one.
That one.
Uh-huh.
Other one just
Should
straight.
advantage. Should advantage for it?
Yeah, do I have advantage for the second one?
Sure.
Okay. 9.
9. Still, like, you catch onto like the collar area of the armor, but you're not able to get in because you're
With
whoa.
the second one.
Yeah.
But what about the first one? So I'm
First
going
one's
right
fine.
under
Yeah, you're
the
going right for that. So
neck to kind of take his head off.
you're trying. See how much damage you do.
Okay.
Our attacks made per
3. 3.
3.
plus.
It's just a 3.
It's just a 3.
Should
Well,
we
no,
put
it was
dice
a
on there?
1 plus 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
You dig in and it's like the claws are sharp and they cut into some pieces. You feel some like stuff moving and giving, but you're not able to like get up underneath the jaw. You're just able to dig into some of the cabling that's around the neck.
Okay.
But you're in there
Okay.
now. I need another acrobatics check if you can stay there.
Okay. 12?
12. You barely holding on as this thing is like.
Like riding a bull. Okay. So I'm on though.
Yes.
Okay, great. Perfect.
Okay. Aggie.
What? Let me roll for Aggie first.
Would you like Aggie to move in and do rend attacks? Try and bite and claw at the thing?
Does he get his breath weapon back?
No, he doesn't have it. I think I still want Aggie to. Yeah, have him help me, I guess.
Fly back.
Jesus, movement.
What's his speed?
He
Does he have
moved
30 feet?
He was 60 feet flying.
Because I'm like barely hanging on.
So yeah, he'd easily be able to get over there.
I can solo this guy, don't worry.
Let me solo.
Can
him.
you?
Let me solo. Oh yeah, bro. Come on.
He's looking
So-
really bad. He's looking pretty bad.
I know, that's why I was focused.
Okay, so rolling a what for Aggie? 20?
So you're gonna roll 2 attacks.
You call him Timothy.
So 2d20s.
2d20 is 7, 11.
The other one can.
Plus anything?
Yeah, does he have plus?
For Aggie?
Well, it's claimed
I've got his plus 6 right here.
Oh, and that's
It's like a 17, didn't it? Damn.
It looks like it's just a little bit harder to hit him for some reason. Like as he goes into that 17, looks like it was. Like you expected that to hit because you've seen other people
yeah.
connect on something similar, like accuracy-wise. But there's like a shimmer of red across the plating as it happens.
Does Aggie have a bonus action to get out of the way after that?
He's there.
Okay.
Adapting, bro.
That is where he's at.
Animals heal themselves.
So that's gonna bring it to the clicker widget mech, which now has no arms.
Busted cockpit.
But it got legs,
Busted
baby.
cockpit.
The shield destroyed.
Her shield spell effect gone. She's like, all said and done, I'm still a wizard.
Yeah.
She uses a glass rod that has a gun style handle on it.
Yeah.
She points at the thing and casts a spell.
You have a monster.
I'll let you roll the d20 on this.
Wizard Blicky. 16.
16. You watch as he gets hit with this green energy beam, and it like right above like where his he gets hit in like the lower part of his chest, and it just starts to eat away at the armor, to the point where you can see the pilot inside the thing. As this is happening, red just surges through the armor until like the whole thing is now glowing red wherever any of the spots inside between it's not pulsing red anymore. It is just maintaining this red. It does not look good.
I don't like that, man.
Armor doesn't look good, and the pilot on the inside.
Self-destruct.
Now that you can actually see inside of this, the pilot cabling is running up into their necks, their eyes, their ears. They look like they've integrated with this suit.
Can I tell
Cybernetically.
the person that it is? What kind of creature?
You're not in the right spot to do that.
Could
I try?
Lily.
Lily might.
Give
me.
Bonus action.
Lily
You know
knows
the pilot.
Yeah.
The pilot is a human.
Is it human?
This one is a human.
Is it a familiar human that anyone else might see?
I would, but
I'm
I'm
standing in front.
I would definitely know who it is.
Cassius knows. Cassius would know who the pilot is, but it's not anyone
Irrelevant.
that you guys would know from like the past or something.
Yeah. I just know of them.
Lily's in fucking
But
fridge.
you and Lily would both know he was a former Tower member. Wasn't very high ranked, but would Tower fell and kind of made money. Joined a experimental program.
It worked.
That's gonna trigger heli action from this guy. He is fully charged.
Oh god.
That's hard.
Got that kinetic energy soon.
Yeah.
He sees multiple dangers around him.
Red.
His left arm,
Flying from
his left arm, because the suit's so damaged, is having a little trouble moving. The suit itself, the pilot you can see inside, isn't reacting to the damage to him. He's reacting to the damage to the suit. And he's going to grab the other arm, pull it into place so it's in the correct position, and lace his fingers together and ground pound the ground. As he does, you watch as you did before, Same kind of effect as all of the red energy in the suit goes into the gauntlets on the arms. Piston-looking thing, like parts like pop out, just like it did with Clementine's mech. But except this time, it happens on both sides, and as they twist and slam back in, as this happens, you see the shockwave go off. Now you and Aggie are in the air technically because
Well, I'm on him.
yeah, so,
So-
you're not going to have
But
to
the
make this
shock
check.
is on the ground.
Yeah.
But
Lucas.
Lucas, Lily, I think Mirai's still close. Yep.
And alright.
And
I'm in another room, but I'm near.
Cassius and
You're behind
Arcus. And Arcus, you're actually close enough
Okay.
too.
Oh, am I?
No, you're just out of range. I need it goes to the walls. Unfortunately, Ponzi and Dakin and Lorelei.
Yeah.
Also dexterity
Definitely.
saving throws.
Oh, that's not bad.
Mhm.
Looks like decision.
DC 17.
30-20.
30-20.
I thought I said 31. I was like,
I've been.
Level 20.
Wait, well,
you
technically,
torture me.
No, you don't have to make a
It's
check.
the one.
You're up in there. Sarah goes back.
17. That's me.
17.
Thank God.
Like,
And you make Jones
You didn't say you?
19.
Thanks. Guys, do one.
They do.
Did you still need my stuff?
17.
Roll by
Also.
the way.
And you're,
Told me
so
to
everybody,
leave, but didn't say what to do. He
everybody
forgot,
who's
yes.
made 17 or higher, you only take 20
No, I think so.
force damage.
You said what or higher?
If you made a 17 or higher, you only take 20 force
Calm
damage.
down.
You drop?
I dropped.
I'm
I
down
only
too.
had 20 health.
Okay, you.
Oh my god.
20
I'm
health.
down too.
I'm only at 24
If
HP.
you didn't, because you
And
rolled
I already had
14,
4 damage going
so
into
17
it.
or you're gonna
Why's your
take
HP so low?
I have 24.
Level 3.
Yeah.
You're only 21. You have Aggie.
Now,
That's right, I have Aggie, but I share
if
that,
this-
yeah.
Unfortunately, if this does knock you out, you do take that level of exhaustion.
I'm at 2 health.
Is that a second, that's a second level.
And I say,
It's exhaustion.
There's penalties.
Yeah.
You look under your conditions, it'll change.
Who else is down?
Me.
Arcus.
Okay. Ponzi's down
Ponzi's
too?
down too?
oh,
How about Metal Wizards?
Forgot nobody had evasion yet.
No, I
This
told
is-
you
this
we
is
should have
so early.
ran.
This is a tough fight.
Ah.
It's stupid tough.
Number.
It's built for level 11 characters.
we
We're
wouldn't.
only level 3.
Arcus.
We don't run away. We've been in there for like days.
Y'all have been. We haven't.
I mean, you could run.
I've tried.
We can't.
I've tried.
We're not going anywhere. But now you're stuck in there.
Yeah, now I'm
Wait,
dead.
and you-
Yeah.
And you just,
Well, you're not dead, but you're stuck in there and down.
you can kind of still see what's going on, but your body's not reacting as you're like going through this almost like a damage reboot, like, oh, you know. So go ahead and give me a death saving throw.
Oh, so the exhaustion. Oh, okay.
Oh, it was almost a 20, bro. Oh, I rolled over to 2.
2?
So cursed.
You whoever's close to Arcus can see like from his chest and neck it is sparks shoot out.
Fireworks.
Your visual mode, like
Probably she says that. She was like,
it's slowly starting. You're starting to see like warning indicators saying like loss of power, critical failure of systems. Like as your vision starting to slow down, your body's already not reacting to you. You're watching it slowly starting to change into like the dormant mode. Maybe forever. As you slowly close down, and in your head you hear a familiar voice from the Dragonborn that has been talking to you. He goes, "I need you to survive this. I'm coming. I'm almost there. I'm trying to get into the front of Blue Industries now."
I'm doing my best.
it's really hard for us
Quite
down
the
here.
part. Please hurry.
I'm kind of getting fucked up over
Jackie.
here.
Your world just got rocked. You can hear your heartbeat. Like, there's a ringing in your ears. It's the second time today that you've been, like, wrecked by a concussion wave. You might have one. Like, you touch, and, like, there's blood coming out of your nose.
I smell.
You're not doing good.
Ponzi, you look at all.
Swole, Ponzi the Swole.
As I look over and Ponzi's on the ground, I just go. Oh,
Where did your
shit.
claymore land, by the way?
Next to me.
He had it up, and it just as he's falling back, he's.
Did he fall back and just land on his back?
It looks like he's standing up, but it's actually.
I love Ponzi.
Nine.
I need you to make a perception check.
Nonsense, bro.
19.
Oh.
You can hear faintly from the bag that you were handed clicking.
No.
Toss the bombs, toss that off.
Lots of clicking.
Let's set off the bombs.
Ponzi, wake up, buddy. Wake up. And as I do that, I would like to cast Healing Word
Okay.
on him. A level 2 one, so it's 4d4 plus
Okay.
Nice,
Roll
good.
it. Let's do the
Go. It's a healing word change what they call this.
So you gain 11 health.
Hell yep.
Okay.
You still have your action. You still have your movement.
Throw the bomb.
Fucking
Hold on to
run.
it.
I would like. I can do a cantrip, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah, you can.
So what I would like to do is, if the robot's blocking my door.
No.
No. You could run to the door and
is,
look out.
Yeah, further.
You want to use your movement to get to the door
But
first?
to get out of the door, can I get out of the door?
Are you
I
leaving
think
the
so.
backpack and
You
will
can
we
just
assume
barely
it's
get
the
there,
control
yeah.
room?
Yeah.
You get to the doorway.
Yeah, you get to the door. You can.
I can just get to the door.
Yes. Where you can see
can
everything
go. Yeah,
from.
you
Where are you
Yeah.
putting like the bomb, the backpack?
But, well, yeah. What I'd like to do is I'll like
Before
place
I
it in
told
the
you.
middle of the room, and then I'll like walk over to like the.
Put that where his character was.
Where the pieces of his character are gonna be?
Now, are you placing the backpack or placing the bomb, or are you leaving the backpack?
It takes an action to place the bomb, so just to drop the backpack is free.
Okay, so I'll drop it over at that. Now, what I would like to do is I would like to walk up to him, and I would like to, do a prestidigitation,
Prestidigitation.
and I would like to smoke bomb, and then jump on the ceiling.
Smoke bomb!
Your bonus actions, the healing word. You move your movement to get to the door. The guy's still a little ways away from you.
Yeah, you're not near him.
You could press the digitation to try to grab him. But the jumping up under the ceiling is killing you.
It was really good about
Crawl on the ceiling.
I
He just
envision-
does a backflip.
Yeah, I
He tries to
envision
get
doing
the
this
ceiling,
to
but he can't quite get there. Can he climb walls?
Can he disappear and
I
fly?
mean, he's got claws, so I mean,
He has cartoon physics.
There should be a climbing speed of that.
Whatever
Got
it's
two
claws that
boards.
let people climb, it's like stuff on your hands,
You're
like
out of
Spider-Man or
movement.
Nightcrawler.
That's the problem. It's not so much that you can or can't do the clawing on the walls. It's you can't physically move
so
any
can
farther.
he see me, right? If I go in the doorway, he can see.
You are in his range of sight. If he's looking at you, that's another question.
Okay, is there a way that I could go to the side of the doorway and create a mirror image?
Yeah, you want to make mirror image?
Yeah, mirror image of me in the hallway.
Sure.
And then he'll see me at the corner of that hallway. Sticking out his snout out. Just
No.
go
Yeah.
like-
I'm just trying to imagine
It's
doing it.
nice
You
to
make
space
3
it.
copies, right?
Sorry.
Are you casting the mirror image
It's like
spell?
I
spent
think
like
you're trying to
5
use, like,
minutes
Revolution.
trying to figure out what I'm
he's
gonna do for
trying
my
to
turn.
use
It comes back up.
Because you already put a spell with.
The mirror image is a
Picture
specific
of
spell.
that. I rolled 2 net 20.
But you could create an
We
image
used to do that.
out directly in front of you in the hallway.
That's what he's trying to do.
Yeah,
We got in front of him,
He wants to make it look like he's in the
Yeah,
hallway.
he wants to make it
Just go ahead and put that there. So, creating that up, you want to make it up close to him, right? Close to the big guy.
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, you pop another
Stop crying.
little deckkin out to be
Just real quick.
another potential target.
So I can't move anymore, though, right?
So you're all. That's all you got. But you're out of gas.
Okay, next turn.
There's
will be getting out
Lorelei,
that door.
Lorelei, and Clement.
I gotta roll a deck save.
Kid, I couldn't smoke
Just how bad is this dude looking?
Which one? The one you're
The
on?
Grasshopper.
The
Mantis?
The
It's a mantis.
The mantis looks damaged, but not bloody.
Fucking hell.
The other one looks bloody, and I say that in the nicest possible way with a robot type body. It's not bleeding, but it's like that one over there is like losing fluids and sparking and got a giant hole you can see the pilot in. This one's still contained. How's that death save?
No, it was an 8.
You
Do you have anything for that? This is a.
Oh
this is Tyler,
wait,
not Clementine.
wait.
Yeah, this is Tyler, not Clementine.
Wait.
From my experiences playing a similar character.
Wait. No.
wait.
That's what I thought.
No.
I have Deathless Fortitude.
Yes, you do. That's what I was thinking about.
If damage reduces me to 0, I must make a Constitution saving throw with the DC of the damage taken, which would be a
Be 20 plus.
It's half the damage taken.
no, it says of the DC of the damage taken.
The full damage.
So, no, she did 20.
I took 20.
Good, so yeah, make that Constitution saving throw.
No.
So she's still in on.
Let me try.
But yeah, you drop and you can kind of see everything around you still, but it's in that grayscale, like whirling spiritual realm that you can see everybody still fighting, but it's kind of like you're kind of step back from it. You can see golden tethers trailing from everybody in this fight. You see a black tether coming from the mech that did that shockwave.
Okay.
You kind of see through the walls a bit, and there's another black tether coming from the one with the blade arms. But something that draws your attention is unusual. The tether to Lily looks like it's already fraying. And the tether to Clementine is blue.
Wait, what?
The soul tethers that you've witnessed before,
Yeah.
the fate lines. The one to Lily is frayed and looks like it's about to snap.
Okay.
The ones to the bad guys that you've been fighting in the mechs are black. You've
Okay.
never seen that before. Never heard of that before. And the one to Clementine is blue. Everybody else is gold.
Okay.
Does it go from her to them, or does it go from?
You see it like trailing out of their back and like kind of
Yeah.
disappearing into like the ether.
Mine's gold.
Yours is gold as well. Still somehow bound into the tapestry of fate. You get whenever I say tapestry, let's go back to that. The Jones.
Yeah.
Tapestries.
All right. Clementine.
I'm struggling. I can't even cast spells in this thing at all. I need to end this quickly. Yeah. Do I feel like targeting specific areas while harder is it doing more damage or
It
being
is
more
causing
effective?
extra effects, and it's reduced like certain things. It will reduce DCs that makes you make. It reduces his ability to do certain attacks. The fact that you messed up his head, he skipped a legendary reaction that he has. There's definitely effects from targeting specific area. As you readjust and settle, you brace yourself to continue in the fight. He looks down, because he's a little taller than you in this, because you kind of hunch down to the way you swing it. And he goes, "You're supposed to be special. I don't see anything special here. All I see was a little girl in a big robot. Nothing else."
Aren't you a regular guy in a big robot?
Just in case.
Got cobalt in.
That was the box cobalt.
skull.
Hey, do I have advantage because of this wolf? Because it has pack tactics, right?
And the
That's
spiritual
Do I
weapon behind
that
it.
works?
There's a spiritual weapon behind.
Yeah, so you
get
have
it? Do you get it with a spirit?
I give it to you.
Alright.
There's enough things.
I mean, he's distracted, yeah.
I'm gonna Like I catch the blade, and because he's a little taller than me, I'm gonna like release it and duck and let it like fly over my head as he kind of continues to spin. And then I want to bring both my attacks in on his gut and just try to tear him in half.
Okay, go for it.
I'm really mad. Thank you, Phil. Just a 15 on the first one.
You turn and just. It's not that you didn't connect. You're just not able to grip into any like gaps in
How
the
close
armor.
am I?
With the bonus for targeting the specific spot, you're off by like 4.
Alright. It's a little better. 19?
19 hits.
Okay, bet. Yeah, I'm letting that arm slide over me, and I just try to grab him and like kind of like rip out whatever's in the middle. And it seems like you've got like
The
a.
first arm that grabs in, are you lefty or right?
Oh, I'm ready.
So the righty scratches through it, doesn't get connected, but you're like jab in like fingers, and like you create an opening with the second one.
Okay.
You don't. It does damage, but you are able to like palm the one side with the right hand and rip it open, and you rip part of the metal out to where you can see it. The hatch opens, and you can see the pilot, and he is all interwoven with cables and stuff, except for his eyes are not, and he is just glaring at you with hate and resentment.
Pussy.
That's real.
I know you look ugly.
That's real.
I'm not the opposite ugly. Look at me.
Well, that's really strong. It's gonna mess up some of his things.
You are not ugly. You have many fans. Don't forget.
You're right.
I was doing 2 attacks. I was like, let's move this section. Anything else? Nah, you could swap an attack for an attack, so that was mine. One last. Oh man, I don't want to move, but y'all need fucking help. I'm just gonna stay there.
Yeah, because I'm about to help you with.
Next up is the grappler. The grappler
Where are you at?
has you on top with the dragon, and he can, like, you can see him in the suit kind of like look up with the cables in his eyes, like looking up, like he can see you even though he has no eyes. But he also sees he's like surrounded, and he goes, and he still like pops back and looks at Lily. So
But he didn't do anything to me, did he?
yeah,
God damn it.
he's going to try and grab Lily.
Opportunity attack. Yes, I can.
She throws another disc out. This time he, almost like anticipating it, snatches it out of the air before the field pops out and grabs her.
That one.
With his second attack, he's going to pull her out of her mech. And you watch as cables and wires, tubes of stuff, she was hurt and she was hiding it. She was integrated into her suit slightly, using it as a life support system. As he rips her out of the mech, blood sprays onto you and to Aggie, immediately freezing onto your ice armor and onto his scales.
Oh no.
Lily is unconscious in his grip,
Well, I'm pissed.
bringing it to Cassius. There's a moment that as this happens, Cassius, you can feel the emotion radiating from Lily. It's not fear. You feel determination as she loses consciousness. Now, above, you and Aggie are the only ones that could make this. Make a perception check with advantage. That'd be Aggie helping you.
Okay, perception check one for you.
My jaw's on the floor right now.
13.
13
Yeah.
is enough.
Oh, thank gosh.
Inside of Lily's mech, you can see a red light flash.
Mm-hmm.
Stop. Flash. Stop. Flash. Stop. Flash. And it's getting faster.
That's her pulse.
No.
No?
There's some. It's deep.
It's in a selfie.
Deep.
Okay.
Deep.
Great. Fantastic.
So
Love that for us.
Cassis, No pressure. You got a fallen metal man.
I know, but that's easy. Oh, with one failed death save, though, right?
Yeah. It only needs 2 more to go. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Clint really wants us to die, guys. He really wants to kill us.
So, y'all brought your campaign 4 characters?
Who was the one that wanted to
And their mothers?
I'm sorry?
Who was the one that wanted to drink?
I am going to.
Aggie?
I have a drink in my pocket for Aggie.
Let's go with the tried and true. Blindness and deafness to guy in the black suit.
Blind and black suit.
I'm gonna blind him. Calm 13.
13?
Yep.
I'm 4.
Crazy roll.
If my NPCs just love being sightless.
So I'm gonna blind him.
Yeah, you see as you do that, he starts to.
Yeah.
As he's flailing around, like the blood from Lily is spraying across the walls.
And my bonus action, I can attack with my spiritual weapon, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to attack with my spiritual weapon. 16.
Yes. His AC was increased by the number of times you can hit. Every time you were hitting him, it was building up an energy barrier
Until
around him until he ejected it.
5 damage.
5 damage. How do you want to do this?
Yo! The spiritual weapon is going to go right up through his back.
You
And
see
he'll-
materialize the Leonin warrior.
Yes, I want it fully materialized. I think it goes right up through his back and out his chest.
You see it through that gap in the armor here. You find a weak spot in the back of the neck. Just pops in through like a couple little planings and makes its way through just the right location as it goes popping out of that gaping hole that you can see part of the torso and the head of the pilot as it pops up and through.
Blood just sprays all over the front.
More blood spraying everywhere,
Spraying up like
all over near eye.
Yeah.
Let me cast that real quick so I
Thanks.
don't forget. Hey,
Fuck.
hey, you're welcome. For this again.
You feel from the pilot
Mm-hmm.
rage, betrayal,
I'm staring him in the eyes.
and a sense of conviction
Okay,
that comes from only a zealot.
got it. Okay.
Call him a loser.
And
He says,
uh-huh.
with my death, the singularity approaches one more step.
Oh boy.
It didn't sound like his voice.
Okay.
No, that's not good. That's not good.
I
don't think anything's good right now.
use
Red
my
ripples through the armor but doesn't collect in the chest.
Okay. Bonus action. Actions.
If you want to tip him over,
Yes,
it's like, and this one, give me a dexterity saving throw
yeah.
to land on him and not under him.
What happens to
God,
Lily?
okay.
Drop her?
As he falls to the ground,
I'm good. 19.
and he just, the arm drops, and he watches the little gnome body roll away from him, leaving a red trail along the ground.
19.
19, yeah, you stick the landing.
Yeah.
You're on top of the
course.
top of the body.
She sticks the landing. Come on. She's under. She knows what she's doing.
Lucas here and my weapon here, and I'm gonna move. No, I'm gonna stay here because I'll help you the best I can when I move on.
Lucas. Lucas doesn't have healing spell.
I do,
does
but I
the opposite.
killed him.
Normally. But he is not attuned to the normal draconic deity that he usually does. He's going to slide down. He's going to rush up, slide down to the body of Lily.
Yeah,
And he is going to cure wounds. He only has, he doesn't have it as a prayer shield, he has it as a use. Roll me that D8.
Is it 2d8 now?
Just a D8. Oh, yeah, 2D8, sorry. This is old school stuff.
2d8 is 10.
2. Shit. And you see as like he like clear, like the lightning from him goes, like he drops the beams recess back into him as he palms, and the lightning shocks over her body, arcs up into the air. Nothing happens. She's still unconscious or dead. He doesn't know because he's like, the spell took. I don't know why she didn't wake up. He will stand up with her. And he's going to bonus action move past you to where he's standing just at the edge. Yeah. Of that hall with his back to it, so he can. Yeah, he's gonna run across that hall there and be just on the other. Yeah,
Over here or this way?
Just on the other side of where Arcus is laying down
Right
against
here?
that wall with his back there, holding her like this.
And I would have seen this, so.
You guys all feel the net drop as it slowly powers like back up with more people in it, and you can feel the other four, and you guys, Lorelei, Dakin, and
I'm dead.
Ponty,
Lorelei's
you
down.
would feel, even in your unconscious state, you would feel like a presence trying to reach out to you.
Okay.
It's trying to speak into your mind. Do you allow it or do you fight it?
Two of them are unconscious.
Well, two of them automatically fail.
I'll allow it.
You'll allow it?
A lot.
Yeah, and it is him. It's Lucas again, reforming the net with everybody in it. And he goes, I don't know what the play is here, but we need to get out of this place, or we need to do something. This is... How many more of these are there?
Well, in front of us, one.
Well, would I know exactly how many?
In the facility, there was the artillery one. There was the one designed to get up close and nasty. There was the bladed one that was meant to be like crowd control.
Mm-hmm.
There's another one that's meant to be like a mage stopper. There's another one that flies.
No, we don't really need to encounter that one. We But we still can't get out of this room anyway, right? 'Cause
Right now, there's those barriers.
Yeah, it's still
Until
barriers.
that's dead.
Yeah, no, I know. Just we can't go anyway.
That brings it to the top of the round.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
How many, do they know how many turns until those bombs go off?
Well, I'm more worried about the
You-
30-second thing from Drax.
Yeah, that's real.
It's 5 turns. It's like
At the
It's been one
field
since,
disappears here on this hall. Can you put this fig there?
Oh my god. Right here?
Yep. As he steps forward, as his invisibility drops,
Bro.
and you see a gauntlet on their hand forming like an energy fist matching what they're doing and slamming onto the one with the scythe arms. Can somebody roll me a d20? 5.
That is a little promising.
You watch as he as he goes to do that, and the one with the blades, like he crosses.
Or at least we know he's on the side.
It's like holding it up, and you recognize Drax,
Okay.
and he says, "Well, that's unexpected."
Performance anxiety.
You two are too useful. I can't let you just get purged like that, so I'm trying to take care of things myself. Things have seemed to have gotten out of hand, and I have a lot of people who are essentially trespassing. Ponzi.
So, which was the one that knocked me out before? Is it the one that was already taken
He
out?
did.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
down.
Okay.
He did.
I got him.
Can I make it over to the one that is by the bladed arm one?
Happy movement to stand.
So, Ponzi, when you stand up, give me a perception check.
Roll the bombs.
That was almost very bad. 19.
19. You can hear any a rapidly increasing ticking noise coming from your bomb bag.
I got the same thing.
Retreat.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. So, yeah, about how far over can I make it to that thing?
So you are.
Would I be able to
1, 2,
reach
3,
it?
4, 5, 6. You could move. Let's see what did
You stood
move
up
over
too.
to? Yeah, it's half of it. So
Yeah.
it's 3. So you could get
Dash.
way to it essentially with a dash.
You throw the bombs? What are you doing?
Oh no, we
He's picking
we
them
left the
up.
bombs.
That's
in
right, you
there.
just leave them there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're picking them up?
He's leaving
No,
them.
I'm leaving.
That's what they're supposed
Yeah,
to
I
be.
do not
Yeah.
want to. Yeah, I do
I was
not
like, they're
want to take
ticking,
those
so I
with me.
don't think you
You
should.
pick up fucking.
Yeah,
Um,
I don't know. I don't
set
know,
off
considering
bombs.
the
There's a
two
lot
of
of
them can
bombs.
do
Okay.
anything.
How far away is Mr. Robot?
Pretty far.
Yeah. Because you're
From
like
you, 'cause
you're,
you gotta
in
go to
this,
the
you're in
door.
this chamber and you got to come up and around the hall to get to him.
I was not in the chamber. I came out. That's why,
Oh,
like,
were
I'm.
you in the doorway?
No, I came outside of the doorway.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. So you
Yeah.
would have
Oh, I
been
didn't
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, so
4,
I
5,
was
6.
outside of the doorway.
You know what? I say
right
give
by.
me an athletics check.
I know you're out.
Yeah, Ponzi walked out and then he did his muscle thing. 16.
I'd say you get to him.
Alright.
Little,
Either-
little Hulk leap.
Yeah, either one. Is it going to be towards that guy? Or would I be able to make it to the blade guy? Or.
Yeah, you can make it the blade.
Okay.
That's what the athletics check was to cover the 2.
So, yeah, that would just be movement, right?
Yep.
So, he's not the one that knocked me out, though, right?
Nope. No, the other guy's dead.
Fonzie's gonna be like, all right, so they took care of the other one, so guess it's gonna have to come out of your ass. He's gonna start chanting dark magic. He's gonna be like, as the flame starts enveloping the blade, and he's going to yell, "True strike!"
Oh, hell yeah. Alright, go for it.
Your
21.
Pack tactics.
Nice.
Pack tactics. You advantage.
Yeah, plus it.
25,
There we go, baby. You hit.
and that's going to
You
be.
see, as he tries to like bring up a blade to deflect part of that, it's just not enough.
This is a fucking mess. It's a pile of bodies.
It really is.
And I'm covered in blood.
Yeah.
Frozen blood.
From several people.
And the True Strike's going to be radiant damage, and with the fire and the sneak attack, because he does have sneak attack with it, he's going to hit it for 25.
How do you want to do this?
As Ponzi comes up with it,
Jeremy, your laugh is my favorite thing.
the blade comes straight down, cutting directly through, and you're going to see Ponzi lift up around from the strike as he goes into the air, because he was not expecting it to come through.
You lift up into the air like a fulcrum,
Or
and
just seesawed himself.
and you all expected him to slowly go back down, but he pushes and somehow breaks physics and he continues to go up and
He
slice
slingshot
all the
or-
way through before he drops back down to the ground with the weapon.
Can Ponzi just be on top of the
You
blade?
see, it's like pogoing, like
Yeah.
Standing on the
shovel
handles.
knighting it, and as it stabs into the ground, and he's like standing on the mech breaks into 2 pieces, dropping to both sides. Gurgling, the pilot goes, "So you, Clementine, see, you'll never be special."
Where's your messiah now?
Bitch. And then from his body, you hear like a vibration that creates this auditory effect of, "I can see them right now, and I can't wait."
We still in initiative?
No.
Can I run up and stab him in the throat with my scalpel?
Yes.
I'm gonna take
There's a purpose
I'm
for
gonna take a
that.
step forward.
I know what the purpose is.
I want to step on his head. I want to crush it. I want to tear one of the arms off that thing and throw it at Drax.
You might want me to kill it completely with my scalpel.
He'll
Let him-
he'll catch it with his hand, his big piece hand that he's got going on from the effect.
I'm trying to protect people by
So,
doing this.
He
Take off the other one.
sees you in the back and goes, "That's amazing. Lily didn't tell me she was working on a side project."
Before we go any further, though, too, because he's still down, Ponzi's going to hop down. He's going to run over to the robot guy
I'm also still dead.
Yes.
and go over to her, because I do have 2 of these. I'm going to grab Auntie's powder and go, rocket heal! And hit them in the face with the powder.
Do you get to do your scalpel?
You roll the
That's the
2d4.
yeah, the healing potion.
Did
There you
Phil
go.
do his move to his scalpel?
Oh, yes.
He did.
Do it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Do it quick.
Yeah.
Do it quick. Because
Yeah.
I'm not step on it.
Well, it's gotta.
He
My scalpel has to kill it.
Okay.
it was
Otherwise, it doesn't happen.
it was technically dead,
Yeah.
but you were able to
It's
remove
talking,
the
so.
you were able to remove the life support stuff that could have possibly brought it back,
Okay.
which still counts.
Well, his soul is then funneled into a realm that he does not want to be in.
You
Well,
guys get back
fuck
up.
that guy.
while he's channeling,
Yes.
I step on his
There you
on
go.
the neck and I pull out the other arm and I fucking frisbee it at his face again.
He uses the palm to like deflect the incoming attack with the other one. He's like, "I understand that you're upset. Do you want to save your mother or not?"
What? Jesus.
The answer should be yes.
I'm gonna let them have their moment, and I'm
And Lucas is like, "I need help. I need help. She's not breathing."
Do I hear that be said as I pop
Yeah.
back up?
This
spare
field
mine.
drops over here, and you see 4 really messed up looking individuals come rocking around. The Vel's walking up, and he's bleeding. He's hurt real bad, but he's like he's got like the rapier that is like his elven thin blade off to the side, as he's just smiling. You know, he can feel the connection, so he's like, "Yeah, well, the whole reason why I'm here is right across the hall." As he comes walking up with his green and golden robes, and sorry, green and white robes, and you see clad in the ranger style gear with the bow, with like this cool like almost like spider and like web motif to it, with a drawn string that looks like it's made of spider web, walking up with him. You see zipping up quickly in a blue hoodie and a tracksuit, catching her breath. She's got like purple damage, like all like the bruising and stuff all along the side of her face. Doesn't look like a hit, more like with the abrasions and stuff. It almost looks like she crashed, like something threw her off course, and she didn't like she like against something for a bit. It's almost like road rash.
Yeah.
But like with the also you can see the purpling of the bruise there. But in her arms you see her holding Tessa. And they're like, "Do we have any healers?"
Yeah.
We
So
mean-
I'm that kind of cleric.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I,
me
yes.
too.
So I could cast Scare the Dying.
You go to cast Spare the Dying on Tessa, and it has no effect.
Do I see any tethers?
There's no tethers on Tessa.
Do I recognize this effect?
Effect.
Because
Because
we
she's
had the
dead.
same
You
struggle
can't
with
spare someone
Amy
who's
this
already
one
dead.
time.
Oh, isn't dead.
You know from the Spare the Dying effect that it's because the target's dead.
You need a revivify.
I don't have that, so.
You technically need to.
Before Phil walks away, I want to my eyes are on Grix. No, you're good. But I want to whisper to him, "Don't go far, because we're gonna have a really long conversation."
Fonzie is going to walk up to you, though.
This is
so
really distorted for me to apologize
The
voice.
drink.
My dragon.
And then
But I think I made a drink too.
you all feel before you hear the explosion as the bombs in the other room go off. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Thanks for joining us.
Catch us next time.
Just gonna
Remember,
say,
make every night
dragon
the game
armor,
night.
so like
No.
I should be good.